news this week is we have to say rest in peace to Philadelphia rapper PNB Rock, who was murdered Monday afternoon in broad daylight inside of a chicken and Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in Los Angeles, California. And there's a lot kind of going on with this story right now. It's kind of almost clear as to what happened. With the PNB Rock situation, we know that it was a botched robbery, attempted robbery. He didn't give it up, and he was shot and killed. It was noticed, like once the information was broke, that he had been shot. Of course, the internet sleuths and detectives and such, they went back and they found on his baby mother or girlfriend's Instagram page that she had actually posted that they were at the Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. And if you know how Instagram works, if you click even if you just put the restaurant name, if you click the restaurant name, it'll go directly to the location that you're actually at. So a lot of people had a really big, kind of point fingers at her, saying that it was her fault for posting their location, knowing that, how much it was worth and everything that they had to lose. But it's also said that the Roscoe's that they chose to go to wasn't necessarily the Roscoe's that anybody chooses to go to, mainly because people know that shit goes down over there in that area all the time, and that there's, three other locations for the same restaurant that would probably be way more suitable for somebody wearing a $250,000 necklace around their neck. And with him just dying in general, this is something we've been seeing just recently in the last few years, as people using social media just to hit up rappers, even if they don't have beef with them, just to hit them up for their possessions. And I would say even more frequently, it's been happening like maybe just in LA, not LA alone, but LA has really become a hotbed for criminal activity. Remember last year, the police were saying they can't even protect you. And with a situation like this, a lot of people want to point to the Instagram and that thing. But you got to realize that if somebody wants to shoot somebody or rob somebody, it doesn't really take much. They don't really need many clues or tips or, anything like that. And with a lot of these people that are pulling these crimes in LA right now, they're missing that EDD and those PPPs. These guys are flat broke after having had probably more money than they've ever had in their lives the last 2 years, thanks to these government programs. And now that they don't have them, now that the pandemic is over, so to speak, they're out here just trying to get it any way they can or the easiest way they can. And with LA being such a hotbed for celebrities and just people with money in general, what they're doing is going out and robbing them. And we saw it with Pop Smoke. We see it with PNB Rock. We see it all the time. It's sad that we can't have nice things, but yeah, that's the thing. It's sad that you can't flaunt the fruits of your labor, out in the open, and it sucks that you can't be on good terms with everybody, but somehow somebody still wants to fuck you over. If whether it's for your material possessions or it's your position, whatever, somebody's gonna want to fuck you over. And like I said before, I don't know if I can really put any blame on the girlfriend for posting that they were at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You know what I'm saying? Like, people without money post where they are all the time, and people with money post where they are all the time. This was just a terrible happen chance of being at the wrong place at wrong time, and sadly, artists lost their life in this situation. And a fucking child lost their father all over a fucking necklace and some watches and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The necklace and watch that you took off a dead man can't be worth, but so much if everybody knew you took it off a dead man. I mean, but that's just me, you know what I'm saying? I guess there's just that part of the game I'm not too familiar with. But I like I said, I want to just wrap this little segment up by saying, yeah, the Instagram tag and showing your location on Instagram is not the smartest idea, especially when you're in a position like that. But at the same time, motherfuckers are back broke again. So we're starting to see what motherfuckers do when they're broke, because these last 2 years, as hard as it was, like socially and such like that, people were really out here running it up money wise. Motherfuckers had everybody had money. Very few motherfuckers I knew that knew how to get it didn't get money during the pandemic, and I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at saying rest in peace to PNB Rock, and prayers and thoughts and everything goes out to his family. This is going to be really tough.